Hi, welcome back. Day two. Day two of Snoot Game. I don't know if the vibe was right when I tried to do this last time, so yeah, we're gonna try it again. I like the double tension on the G strings. The three stop in their tracks and look back at me. I think I messed up. How could you tell? Jeez, man, you got the ears of a bat. Just something I picked up. I didn't know you knew about that sort of thing, huh? Yo, next time we have a concert, you gotta come along. Yeah, maybe. Trish glowers at me warily. I don't know, maybe if he actually talked about himself for once. Nope, no way, abort. Yeah, man, go ahead. None of us are judging. I'm not, at least. Well... Oh, fuck. Sorry, we gotta bail. Huh? What? They're already gone. Pretty impressive how fast they can move, even with their hands full. What could have made them run like that? Anand! Oh. I turn around to see Nasir and Naomi approaching, food in hand. I knew I'd find you here with the others, None. Shame they ran off. Why did they do that? Her shrill, goody-goody, sugary voice is piercing through the chatter of the lunchroom. I don't want to reply if it means hearing more of her voice. Wasn't that Nasir's sister? How wonderful that you're making friends, Anand. Tell me everything. What were you and Fang talking about? I want to know all about it. Oh, help me God. I just can't catch a break. I just want to go home. But there's still half a day to go. Hey, Anand. You, seem kind of low energy. Are you alright? The Anand you were trying to reach is currently having an existential meltdown. Please leave a message after the scream. Aw, he's just thrilled to make new friends. Yeah, man, good on you. You're quite the extrovert. I'm mentally screaming. I swear, I just want to get out and never come back. Was that really my sibling you were hanging out with? Fang and her friends, yeah. Strange group, I know. I'll say. They're not that bad once you get to know them. Colorful folk, I know. No. I mean, they... Fang. Uh-huh. Sure hope so. Seems I'm going to be her lab partner for the rest of the year. Whoa. Naomi pauses for a second. Honestly, they're just going through a phase, man. That phase includes rants about non-binarism. Fang hit you with that too. What a great opportunity for real friendship, Anand. I'm so happy for you. If there's anything Fang needs in these trying times, it's a new friend to talk to. I don't know about that. You know how they is, right? I would love it if you tried. Nasir would appreciate it. Would he? Whoa, calm down, boo. That's not how it works, and I don't think... The bell's loud ring sounds on our ears. A rush of relief and dopamine overcome me. I'm free. We'll talk later, Anand. I'll have to keep my eye on you, though. Don't worry, Nasir. I know Anand is of good character. What is she talking about? You know what? It doesn't matter. None of this matters. I see Mr. Carlusti is running off on him. Only useful thing I learned all day. I guess I'll have to go now. I'll see you around. Be a little nicer, Anand. Ask if you need anything. I'll help you out. Oh, I'll hold you on that one. Just you wait. Nice. Now I never get them off your back. Congratulations. Hey, take it easy, man. Come, Nasir. We have a busy day today. Oh, sure. See ya. One week later. It's math. Bane of lazy intellectuals. And teachers too, judging by the lack of a certain Coomer teacher. Substitute today, which means busy work. Group problems, busy work specifically. Of course, I can't escape this any more than I could have escaped the lab partner assignment. At least here I have the opportunity to just keep to myself for an hour. I don't even bother attempting the assignment, instead of pretending my phone is a calculator and spending the first half shitposting about video games I haven't played online. The second half interrupted by something pointy to the back of the dome. I can feel something stuck between my chair and my back. I fish around and pull out a crumpled paper airplane, a completed set of problems. This is Reed's, and it's done. Even extra problems I don't even bother with because they take another 10 minutes each. I turn around to see that Technicolor burnout waving me over. He's sitting next to Trish. He's giving me the evil eye. At least I think it's the evil eye. Whatever that expression is, it clashes with her smile. Might as well see what they want. As I weave through the wave maze of desks squished together with partners more interested in their phones than the worksheet, I catch a hint of whatever Reed and Trish are talking about. Honesty is the best policy, huh? Bad juju keeps something bottled up. Reed grabs hold of another chair and sets it on Trish's other side, nodding in my direction before taking a big pull from whatever he's got in that thermos on his desk. The widening of his pupils suggests it's more than just Roarbox cold brew in it. Hey, Anon. You guys need something? Nah, I just want to chat a bit since we got the time. There's something in her tone of voice. It's like she's getting ready to gore me with those nubs she calls horns. Sure. I'm gonna let you two get to whatever. I'm gonna go for a refill. He shakes his thermos and heads for the door. What's in that anyway? Don't ask. Fair enough. Wait. Fuck it. So, Anon, you and Fang. You and Fang what? They've been talking about you. They. The tiny Triceratops rolled her eyes dramatically. Fang's been talking about you. All good things, I'm sure. Fang's been talking about me. That's dumb. Oh yeah, the phones. All we've been doing is more lab work and science. Last Thursday I tried to remember how to make a railgun. To show I could, of course. I can make one too. She seemed unimpressed at the time, but was it about making a railgun? Yeah, it was. What exactly are you talking about with them? Just science stuff. The railgun is just something I happen to know, though. I picked it up from an old game. Trish raises an eyebrow. Right. Well, why do you ask? You learned to make a deadly weapon from a video game? Her tone is flat. Unlike her chest. I wouldn't say deadly. Don't interrupt. Why would you think that's a good idea to make a weapon in class? How'd you not get in trouble? Spears actually did talk to me. Said he's something about the E-grade equalizer. Trish grabs the bridge of her snout. This is why men are useless. She continued to mutter to herself, all of it incoherent. Is there a point? She rounds back to me, anger painted clearly on her face. Look, Anon, you may be into that stuff, but leave Fang out of it. They have better things to do than play with some man-child's lethal toys. Ooh, harsh. Reed slumps into the seat next to Trish, sipping on his thermos of just agua, bro. Thermos of water. What the? What'd I miss? I'm just trying to tell Anon here that he should be telling Fang how to make a fucking gun in school. Why not? We've been over this. We have. When? Less than 5 minutes ago. I thought we were talking about Anon. Yes! And specifically, we were talking about Anon's gun. Heads start to turn. Reed grins at them all. Then how about these guns? Reed places his hands on the back of his head and flexes his biceps. Trish's face is a blur of emotions. At first confused, then fucking pissed, then aroused, then back to fucking pissed, all in the space of an attosecond. Not those. The one he made with magnets. But like, how do magnets work? All at once, the students start giving the clock a blank stare, stand to attention, and file out the door. Damn it, Reed. Trish punches Reed in the shoulder, gives me another evil stare, and saunters out of the room. Hey. Reed pats me on the shoulder. Bruh. He gives me a thumbs up and exits as well, leaving only the substitute teacher looking at me from her desk impatiently for me to leave. I guess it's our lunch period too. Nacer ended up dragging me to sit with him in the magenta motor mouth again. Naomi hovers over Nacer, who currently has Gucci under his eyes. So, I talked to the soccer team earlier. They're going to make the first game after all. Isn't that great, Anon? I also got the L&L club to finally take down their Christmas decorations. So, the library's clean again. Nacer's head lands in his chicken salad, then he jerks wide awake. Nacer! Oh, good lord, not the water! Sorry. Did you say something, Anon? Nacer, you look like you fell into another blender. What's going on, big guy? Oh, don't worry about it. Just some family problems last night. Like what? You don't have to tell him if you don't want to, dear. Why don't you wipe that Alfredo sauce off your cute little face? She's so saccharine, she'd give a third world country diabetes. It's my sister again. Why is it always his sister with him? Oh, I was going to sleep last night when I heard something downstairs. When did this turn into an interrogation? It was about 1 or 2 in the morning. I checked what it was, and Fang was just standing in front of the microwave, staring at the dino nuggets rotate inside. At 1 in the morning? At 1 in the morning. This is a personal issue, isn't it? Wouldn't you rather just be enjoying lunch with us? I just need advice from someone at this point, Naomi. But from Anon? But from me? Nacer continues. I asked her what she was doing, and she just says fuck off, and so I think maybe Dad will help. He didn't. They just got into a shouting match, screaming about her lack of control, and Dad was pissed, and poor baby. Naomi wraps her arms around Nacer's head, cradling the pterosaur in her bosom. There's a rumbling snore, and it's clear that Nacer has checked out. Right. Naomi looks distraught. He's always like this, but it's been getting worse recently. Going unconscious? Trying to help, wearing himself ragged. That Fang. We should help Nacer. What, by talking to Fang? By taking him to the nurse's office? Oh, fuck. Naomi looks at me with the biggest, wettest doe eyes possible. Alright, he doesn't look that heavy anyway. Only 160 pounds. How do you... never mind. Naomi pulls herself under Nacer's left arm, motioning me to take the other one. I sling his arm around my back, and good lord, he's heavy. Alright, the nurse's office is down the main hall on the left side near the front desk. I'm clenching my face too much to be able to speak. I can only get a slight nod out. After dropping Nacer at the nurse and leaving before Naomi could argue with her about staying, the lunch bell arrives. With music at the ass end of campus, I have to sprint through the halls. Fuck today. I avoided gym class for a reason. Halfway to music class, I slam into somebody and tumble to the floor. You. Ah! Sorry. I get up from the floor and look at the stego who bumped into me. The plates in her back twitch as she looks at me up and down. Judgment. A chill rolls over me. Karma? No. Maybe second chance. She draws closer, a contemplative expression on her face. Ah, I see now. What? You have important choices to come. I do? Wait, back up. What the fuck are you talking about? This. She reaches towards my chest and plucks something off of it. She holds it up to me for me to see that it's some oversized playing card. Still lost. It's you. Your card. You are on the precipice of a great ordeal. Many difficult points of divergence and contention are coming your way. Reflect on them. I think about asking the green weirdo to make sense, but the bell is about to ring. Yeah, thanks, sure. Sorry, I gotta dash. I slam into the band room door just as the late bell trills, panting and sweaty. Good timing, Mr. Moose. Just in time for free period. What? Take up anything you like and have fun. The teacher then took to his extremely lavish love seat, threw on a pair of headphones, and blacked out. I looked at the scattered instruments left alone for whatever reason, dented-looking brass and cracked woodwinds. Even a bass with a missing string. Wow, I feel like that right about now. I reach for one at random, taking a wooden thing. It looks like an oak tree made love to an eggplant, and this is the aborted monstrosity in Mexico. Whatever, I melt into my chair and put out my phone. It seems the majority of my classmates have a similar idea. I have some shit posting to do. Let's see. Ah, yes, perfect. Click post. And now to wait. Nefarious deed for the day done. I look around the room out of boredom. Oh, fuck no. Fang has a weapon of mass hearing loss. I'm covering my ears in preparation for when the terrorist starts strumming, and... oh, wow. I still have my hearing. In fact, she's actually playing something pleasant. It's mellow, relaxed, a slow rhythm that carries a strange, nostalgic hint to it. The difference between this and the performance is night and day. What gives? Looking a bit closer, she's swinging her tail a bit to the rhythm. She uses her tail as a metronome? Suddenly, the phone slips from my hand onto the floor. Shit! The sound it makes as it clatters on the ground is a klaxon of pants-shitting terror. It lies face down on the aisle. Do I really want to pick it up and potentially face a harsh reality? Schrodinger's crack. I can't just leave it there. I pick up the phone and slowly turn it over. It's the moment of truth. No cracks? Thank the Lord. Yeah, you got lucky. Fang has stopped playing and is throwing a small smirk my way. I should probably say something. Your playing is pretty good, I'll compliment that. That sounded way better than the video Reed took. Wrong choice of words. You're still not off my shit list, watch it. Quick and not think. Why didn't you play guitar back then? You're obviously a lot better with it. I would've if I could've. What do you mean? There's an empty seat next to Fang. Finders keepers, I guess. The band is just Reed, Trish, and I, so we all have to decide by majority what happens. Reed says using a bass is more unique, and Trish always says how it's a promising business model. But it sounds like you played the guitar much easier than the bass. I thought the bass was fine. I think the problem is more that if you want to make an unconventional band layout, you damn well better know what you're doing. If you're anything short of masterful, it won't sound good. And when it comes to music, it either sounds good or it doesn't. Simple as. She continues strumming. But it's just a high school band, right? Shouldn't it just be fun? It is, yeah. Even though you're just doing what they want without getting a say in it. Flying flinches and misses a note. It's not like that. It's just, Trish says, god damn it. Look, we're better with two basses. Trish and Reed say so. The oh, fuck. I almost said the audience at the concert to her out loud. What was that? Nothing. Fang growls at that. You know what? We're having band practice after school today. Just show up and see for yourself. And what if I don't? You'll be a little bitch, that's wrong. Oh. In that case, fuck you, I'm right. Your band sucks with two basses and you should have been on guitar. I lock eyes with her. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And we're calm now. Fuck me. Hurry up, dweeb. If I can keep ahead of you while carrying your two instruments, you can speed walk. You sure you don't want me to carry one? Fang is leading me back to the auditorium with both the acoustic guitar borrowed from the music room and her bass in hand, one over each shoulder. When we eventually get to the auditorium, Fang stops. Is something wrong? Is everything... The door is moron. She swings the guitar cases on her shoulders around a bit. Oh. I step around her and grab the handle, pushing the door wide open. Ladies first. Fang growls and stomps on my foot as she walks past. Fuck! Hurry up already. Inside, Reed and Trish already have everything set up on stage. Where does Reed keep that huge drum set during the day? Trish waves her arms from the stage. Hey Fang, what took so long? Had to grab something. Trish squints in the spotlight, then finally notices me. What? What's he doing here? Fang slings both cases onto the stage and climbs on herself. Proving a dumbass bigot wrong. So you admit they're smart ones? Fang then rips on Trish's hands and threw it at me. What the fuck? It strikes against my head with a dull tunk and lands on the ground in front of me. Worm Drama's hit new single, In Dragon Onslaught. Looking down at the mesa, sure, it was a copy of that. Fang, I just made that in art class. It looks like Picasso had a seizure. He was being an ass. I was. Like, are we on break now? We haven't even started. Fang, why isn't on here? Like I said, I'm proving him wrong. More like prove me right. Proving him wrong how? Like, playing guitar, right? You wanted to play your guitar? What? Yes, No, Anon thinks that if I used a guitar instead of a bass, the music would sound better. What? No way. I know, right? Whoa, way to try throwing everything off, Anon. Let's go through a I need math money by Tuesday night, and if I don't get it, I will stomp on your child. Don't say a LMAO. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure there were a couple notes of Megalovania there, but my mind went blank. I don't know what just happened. I look to the stage and see Fang panting, looking distressed. See, totally awesome, right? Not the word I would use. I think you should give the guitar a try. Oh, shut up. You don't know anything about music. Might as well. That's what I brought him for, after all. You're really siding with him on this? We already decided Worm Drama is better with only drum and bass, remember? Yeah, man. Way more unique that way. Aren't there like 2 bands in existence that pulled it off? That means there's a chance then, yeah. It can't hurt to try, right? You don't get a say in this. It's a band decision and we've already made our choice. Maybe he's right, Trish. What's the big deal? The deal is we're wasting enough time as it is when we should be practicing. Especially wasting time on playing guitar when it doesn't match any of our stuff. That clearly struck a nerve. Wasting time on playing guitar? What's that supposed to mean? Fang rounds on Trish, driving an accusing finger into the little Triceratops' surprisingly voluminous chest. Every time I want to make changes, you guys always overrule me, even when it's something like playing my favorite instrument in my own band. Yikes. Come on, Fang, you know I didn't mean it that way. We decided that democratically, right, Reed? Yeah, but, like, there are only 3 of us, you know? I'll hate myself for this. This is already getting too intimate for me. But maybe I should say something. It's only going to get worse if I don't. This seems like a personal argument between them. I sense a decision coming. An important one. But it seems like a personal argument between them. Yeah, let's be the gadfly. I mean, Trish already dislikes me enough as it is, and like, I'm sure Fang is going to be a dick about it, but, you know, at least we stood up for him. Fang does seem very passionate about playing guitar. It can only help their music, right? Just give Fang a chance. Haven't you ever let them play guitar with the band? That seemed to stop Trish in her presidential yeezys. Well, not really. We voted on it in our first jam session together. Well, that's even worse. Fang made a weird face like she couldn't believe I was standing up for her. Honestly, I couldn't believe I stood up for her either. But god damn it, I'm winning this challenge. If you're really Fang's friend, you should at least let them try. Trish's mouth opened and closed as if she was trying to find the right words. She threw up her hands and let out a frustrated sigh. Fine, I guess we could try it with a guitar. Alright, this time we're doing I gave the special kids the Jonestown special, and now I'm going to jail. Jesus. I'm going to need Raptor Jesus after this one. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Fuck. And a 3, 2, and... Opposed to the nostalgic tune earlier, Fang rapidly strums on her borrowed guitar. It's fast and rough, but the tone carry doesn't melt my eardrums. Watching and listening now, I can see and hear the difference clear as day. They're actually not bad. Not good by any metric worth its weight, but at least I don't cringe so hard my spleen erupts from my sides and creates a splash sound. I find myself bobbing to the song, in fact. I like the slap bass. And just as I consider the song getting good, it ends. I feel a little disappointed that the show ended so soon. Then I remembered it's not a show at all, and that I definitely won. There's sweat dripping from Fang's brow, and her dark clothes are clinging to her a bit more tightly. The grin on her face stands out the most, though. See? Totally better with a guitar, Trish. Ha! I win. Oh. Oh, god damn it. So you're now a normal band? I mean... Trish scowls. A vote, then. Who votes we stick to drum and bass? She's the only one to raise her hand. And against. Even I raise my hands along with Reed and Fang. You stay out of this, Skinny. Skinny? Yes! So, like, do we gotta redo all the songs? There's only one instrument line. Shouldn't take too long. Ugh. There goes our main marketing strategy. Marketing strategy? I thought she was a... Okay. I'm abusing my good luck here, so I probably should leave. That was very fun, you guys. I hope I can see you all play more again. Better now than it was before. We're cool, right? Bye! As I move to the door, Fang calls out, wait! I look to see her fidgeting on stage. We could, Oh, feedback. We could use your feedback. We what? Fang from him. What? He's been helpful, so why not? Reed, back me up here. Okay. Well, not just to say, he's a bro. Really? But... Anon, you'll stick around a while, right? If you guys will order some dynamos, sure. The 3 of them just stare blankly. Wait, auditorium, pizza. Fuck. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh that's holy, why now? I mean, actually I have to go, like, right now, so bye. Why? I can spring for pizza if you're too broke. No need. Plus, I just remembered I have to do some, important things. More important than our music? Yeah, see, I have to go return a book. Fucking hellmouth, don't go slipping weeb talk now. See, it's way overdue and I cannot afford the late fee. Wait a minute. I almost didn't recognize Reed's voice, he said that way too sharply. The late date is like 2 weeks. Are you up to something or not? He sounds completely lucid and he didn't slur any words. Oh no. Shut it down! Shut it down! The pink cubone knows! It's from the library near my place. It's super strict. You know how public libraries are like. Right. Will you just fucking leave already? I love you, Trish. Sure, bye. I scramble away to the exit. As I turn to make my way out of there on the stage, I hear, "Thank you." I hear them chattering. Okay, now how about I'm not sure why the burglar joined my threesome. Don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. Don't think about your threesome with Trish and Fang. They're meteor touches for crying out loud. Okay, just for 1 second. Fuck. The following Monday morning. I haven't been able to focus much lately. My original plan is in absolute tatters. As opposed to staying silent, not facing any conflict, I'm now all buddy-buddy with the school reject club. And then there's Nacer and Naomi as well, and all their issues. At any moment, I feel like I'm going to get found out. Trish would certainly beat me senseless. Fang might as well. Definitely Nacer. All this shit happening, I can't even get into my favorite hobby. I don't think I've made a single forum post in 3 days. I stare down at my phone screen and I see a sea of threads to post in, and yet I have nothing to say. Wait, is it already 7? Fuck me, I drag my feet too much. I sprint the rest of the way to school. Luckily, I'm able to slink in a homeroom without the teacher molesting me for a tardy pass. Classes tick by in the daily slog, and like all things, lunch eventually comes to pass. I grab a packaged lunch from the omnivore line and I begin looking for a place to sit. By now, it's a foregone conclusion. I already know what happens next. Anon! Right on cue. Naomi rushes over, followed by Nacer. I'd really rather not deal with her anymore today. Come on, Anon, let's continue our conversation from earlier. You know, about extracurriculars like the gardening club. Ugh. I don't think I have the time. I'm way behind in some of my classes already. You're talking about music, aren't you? Naomi, please stop memorizing the schedules of the new students. I'm sorry, but I did help Anon pick his electives. Why did I agree to padding out my credits with a new subject? I never thought I'd live to regret zoning her out. Naomi places a finger on her chin for a moment and stares into space. Suddenly her face lights up. Wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand. I don't know. She's usually very busy with her own work, and I don't want to bother her more than I already do every day. It can't hurt to ask, though, right? It's just a thought. Anyway, will you be joining us for lunch again? I need to think of something and fast. I'm sorry, I already promised Fang I'd be eating with her. Smooth. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're trying to be better friends with Fang. Well, hey, this is a pleasant surprise. Right, actually, she doesn't eat in the cafeteria, does she? Didn't she tell you? She hangs out with her band in the auditorium. She's allowed to do that? I've asked Principal Spears before. He sees no issue with it. Huh. Anyway, I don't want to keep them waiting. I'll see ya. Have fun. Right. Bye. I turn away from the two and leave them behind. Oh, not using a lot of the they pronouns there. Now that I'm in front of the auditorium when it isn't crowded for once, I can get a decent look around at the foyer. The walls are as vine-covered as anywhere else in the building, but the ones here have small magenta flowers blooming on them here and there. I suppose there's different kinds of vines. It wouldn't make much sense otherwise. I never really thought about it till now. I open the door enough to see Fang's gang lazing about within. Ree's messing with some box on a table, and Fang and Trish are sitting on the first row of seats chattering to each other. I put my hand on the door handle and hesitate a bit, and then I pull it open. The squeak of the door echoes through the near-empty auditorium, and immediately all three turn their heads and stare. There's an awkward pause that goes on for just a bit long. Eventually, Fang calls out from her seat. What the hell are you doing here, dweeb? Hiding from Naomi. Fang throws her head back and goes limp on the shitty wooden chair. Ugh, that bitch! Ellipses, motherfucker. Fang lifts her head back up. Fine, you can stay. I go sit a few yards away from Fang and Trish on the theater seat. Reed turns back to that device he was messing with before. It looks like a projector. You don't like Naomi? What was your first fucking clue? That stupid bitch acting all high and mighty all the time? Hey, Fang. Oh, look at me, I'm super smart and nice to everyone. Everyone likes me. If you disagree with me, I got the moral high ground no matter what. Fang lets out a combination of a snort and a sigh. No different than Nacer. What a couple. Whatever. What was she doing to bother you? She's been pestering about me about every little thing since school started. Granted, she's been a big help in some cases, but geez, she's overbearing sometimes. Fang? I'll say, sometime in the first semester she ended up helping with a major science project. We only had a day to do the whole thing. You waited until the last day for a major grade? That doesn't matter, shut up. Anyway, Naomi insisted on helping me and I just went along with it. She ended up just bossing me around for 8 hours. Hey guys, did you forget I'm here too? Oh right, what were we talking about, Trish? Trish pulls a cardboard tube out of her backpack. She pops the top of the tube open and pulls a rolled out poster out and unfurls it. This, ta-da, our first poster. Worm Dharma? Oh, I think she misspelled it. There's so much going on here. Worm Drama? That's a interesting name. And what's with the date on it? Trish wants... We need to have an actual show, not just some dumb school show. We need actual people who matter to show our genius to. Genius? More like... I don't know, Trish. Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one. The glare Trish levels at me was akin to a very dull knife. You don't even know how good we are. That was simply a practice session. Since you're Nacia's friend too, just know he ruined our first concert, right, Fang? Ugh, yeah, if you hadn't invited all those cocksuckers. Still, I think it doesn't matter what you think. Whoa, where did that come from? Let's drop it for now. My tuna sandwich is getting cold. Trish grins in victory. Dude, you got told. What the fuck am I doing? I'm dead if I out myself while outnumbered here. Trish tore at me like she knew I was there. Had to happen eventually. I pray that's not the case, though. I finally get to opening my omnivore lunch. A BLT, some chicken nuggets, and an orange. I take my first bite of the sandwich and... Are you kidding me? I cram as much of the sandwich into my mouth as I can and close the box. Reed puts the projector in the corner of the room and Trish makes for the exit with Fang. I follow after, my cheeks still filled with food. Next class is music, that's right. I'll be walking with Fang then. The three all wave goodbye and Fang turns toward our shared class. May as well make some small talk. So, what's your favorite band, Fang? My favorite band, huh? Guess it'd be something like the Skinks, maybe the Fossilies? Oi, that is some pretty British taste, yeah? She turns away to hide her snickers. Shut it. I'm sure your favorite is much better. I'm into... I think like between, for my musical taste, it's somewhere between obscure hipster shit and anime openings and video game OSTs. I've been listening to a lot of the Like a Dragon OST since it came onto Spotify, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Fang holds a hand up to her beak. God, you were such a dweeb. I flash her my biggest shitting grin. At least I didn't need a license to listen to it. Oi, love, didn't share me taste to get rallied on. Bit rude, didn't it? The two of us banter with each other with increasingly strong British accents all the way to class. This stupid define a treble clef. I don't know what a treble clef is. I don't care about this shit. It won't ever be useful. Fuck this. Who can I cheat off of? I lean back in my uncomfortable chair, hoping to pop my spine back into place. Wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand. I crane my head, looking for Fang. She's at her own desk while filing out her assignment page easily, drumming her fingers on her desk. It almost looks like she's strumming, honestly. Ugh, that's another thing. Who the fuck made guitars? Fuck trying to memorize frets or whatever the fuck. Oh shit, she's looking at me now. She tilts her head and taps her sheet. Oh! I respond with an eye roll and finger gun at my temple. My thumb hammer drops and I fake die in my seat. Fang shakes her head, returning to her assignment with her tiny smile gracing her beak. I look at the papers we need to finish. Fuck me, how the hell are we supposed to finish these by the end of class? It can't hurt to ask though, right? Maybe the Neon Nero had a good point. Still, interrupting Fang now might piss her off. Fuck, I'll flip a coin. Heads ask Fang for help, tails leave Fang alone. I guess that's that. May as well get it over with. I slink out of my chair and go around to Fang's desk. Uh, she jumps in her chair. How'd you get... Don't scare me like that. I'm sorry. I look at her work and see she's only a quarter done. Fuck, I hope we have enough time. So, you seem to be capable of deciphering dead languages. What? Can you help me with this? Help you with the assignment? Actually, now that I think about it, Fang definitely strikes me as the kind of person that doesn't know how to read or write music. So, I think I'm going to be dead on arrival anyway, but let's see what happens. Yes, I don't get any of this. It's all ruins to me. How'd you even join this class? It was the only elective that had an open spot, apparently. Even though it's mid-semester, I'm expected to be at the level of everyone that's been here all year. Fang leaves her head down and holds her hand on top of her muscle. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like pinching the bridge of your nose. Whatever, it's fine if the teacher gives the green light. It'll be fine. Fang and I jumped several inches. What are you doing here? And what's with the costume? Reed's in an overly large inflatable T-Rex costume. Gotta get a signature for this absent note, man. Anyways, Mr. Jingo doesn't care about if you use like lab partners and stuff. He just wants the work done. I see. I didn't know you were also the school mascot, Reed. There's like pockets in here, man. You get to bring a lot of cool stuff as long as you clean it after. I'm not even gonna bother at this point. Thanks, Reed. It's all good, man. Reed gets up and goes to the teacher's desk in the corner of the room. I turn back to Fang expectantly. I'm not getting up. Get your crap and sit down already. Thanks. Jesus, you suck at this. No shit, I don't know what half of this shit is. God, they tell you about treble notes in elementary. It's E, G, B, D, F for treble, and G, B, C, F for bass. How the hell do you know any of this? Anand then realizes he's horrendously fucking stupid. I've been playing music since pre-K. Oh, well, there goes that idea. Roll with it. So, does it take that long to learn that horrid thing? I point at the class's electric guitar. No, I started with piano. I didn't get my first guitar until freshman year. The piano. Isn't that the hardest one? I have no clue what I'm talking about. Maybe for some, but I started early and got ahead. My grandma had an old piano she would let me mess around with. She would try to get me to play all kinds of songs, mostly church stuff because she wanted me to be a little goody two-shoes like she was. It was fun. Then I started taking piano lessons privately because my mom saw that I was interested in it. In middle school, I joined the band for a while. I only quit because of marching season. I was not wearing that dumb uniform. Fang gets a strange expression, a mix between a blush and a scowl as she returns back to her snappy attitude. You done with that yet? It's taking you way too long, and I'd rather have you out of my way. Cute. I show her the half-finished worksheet. I still don't get this fucking part. It's literally 3 classifications. It's really easy. It doesn't list them. Did you even read the page? Fang then grabs the paper and points at the top right. The small box is a list of 3 types: woodwind, brass, and percussion. Oh. You still need me to help you with this, or do you have it here? Of course I have it. I know this shit. It's just 3 categories. Percussion is simple enough. Getting the differences between woodwind and brass is a bit harder. Right, you know your stuff. Band stuff. I heard a sigh from Fang. I can't believe this. What is it? Why did you leave your old school? What? Where did that come from? I'm just wondering, though I think I know the answer. Why do you care? You're here for just 2 weeks and you've wedged yourself in with my friends. I didn't really have a choice there, Fang. I just wanted to cruise through this year. I'm not good with friends. I'm sorry, I just had a feeling. I myself haven't gotten many new friends in a few years. It's like I make people avoid me. I don't like new people. That's weird. Fuck them, you know? Sure. You act like you have a hard time socializing, and I'm not seeing it. It makes me think you didn't leave your school out of necessity, because you really must have fucked up royally. I know you're kind. What did Fang mean by that? It all just came out of nowhere. I mean, jeez. We're talking about how she can't get friends, now she wants to know about that. Oh god, it's getting hot. It's Trish. Trish told Fang, and now she knows everything. Play dumb. Hopefully that will work. I have no clue what you're talking about. Honestly, me neither. You're just some loser that knows nothing about music. You come in from your cave where even your parents must have wanted you gone. And yet you're now both my science and music partner, and on top of worming your way in with my band with my friends. And on what is there to understand? She's laughing. Hey, are you okay? That's funny, come on. I'll almost miss you when you leave and start finding your own friends. Whatever you say, Fang. With a roll of her eyes, she returns to scrolling through her phone again. I seriously wonder now what she meant. I gotta go. You're leaving so soon? I'm going to the bathroom, stupid. She knows. But how? She left her phone on the desk. I could see the imprint of the password being illuminated by the room's lamps. It wouldn't be right. I have to know. I reach over to pick up the phone. Oh, dude. Some movement in the corner of my eye solidifies me. Why is Reed still here? Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, he's asleep. Fang's password is... Wait, only the one key is smudged? I guess it's worked until now. Ah, the messenger app. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so we can scroll. That's fun. I really wish we didn't have to do this. There's surprisingly not a lot. It seems they interact mostly in person. What did I even just accomplish? I shouldn't have looked. All because of my paranoia. I just violated someone's privacy. I could feel a pit open in my stomach. I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, no shit. Trisha's Fang's friend, not me. God damn it, Anon. What the fuck is wrong with you? I set the phone back where it was. A glance back at Reed and I confirm he's still unconscious. What's another secret to keep? Each one just building on the last. The growing maw in my gut threatens to make me violently ill. Oi! Ah. I'm startled as Fang retakes her seat. Did you manage to do anything on the sheet? I simply shake my head as I show her the incomplete worksheet. Fang sighs frustratedly. Look, if I'm being a bother... It's simple, you dweeb. Fang begins writing down the questions, her tone less condescending than when we initially started. The way she explained it was infinitely better than how Mr. Jingo did at the start of class. Over time, the sheet was slowly filled in, and things finally starting to click now. Looks like you got the hang of this bit. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. I see a chance to strike. It helps to have an actually decent teacher. The slight red tint tells me I was right on the mark. There's also the steady thump 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 of her tail on the back of her seat to clue me in. I can't help thinking of tugging on the appendage. Wait, the thumping. Thump 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 thump. Hey, is your tail drumming right now? Huh, oh that, kinda. Kinda. I'm feeling out of rhythm, thinking of a new song. Is that normally part of the creative process? Maybe, maybe not. Are you done with the packet yet? I groan. Still got half a page left. That's just a crossword puzzle. I'm not helping if you can't even do that. I know. I have to resort to good old logic to solve the crossword. The longest and shortest words are easy enough to figure out. But, huh? Thanks for helping me with the assignment, I mean. Yeah, sure. There's that red tint again. I'll help again. I mean, if you need it. Really? Thanks. Yeah, just... That's the bell telling us to piss off to the last period. Crap, I still got a few words left. I guess the last few words and rush over to the teacher's desk to turn it in. When I turn back, I catch sight of Fang leaving the room in a hurry with her tail between her legs. She's not that bad once you get to know her. I guess he was right after all. God, I feel like a jerk now. It's been a couple of days since I snooped on Fang's phone. The guilt still weighs on me, but I found a way to cope with it. Even more aggressive shitposting on a Hungarian steak sampling vlog size. I would have been enjoying my day by myself in my apartment if... Whoa. And I would have been enjoying my day by myself in my apartment playing games and shitposting. It's Saturday after all. Except I'm walking to school. Fuck my life. As it turns out, the school keeps a log of what the Wi-Fi bandwidth goes to, and the IT guy probably wasn't too thrilled to see I've been using it to download the entire Saturnia collection. Spears sentenced me to 1 week campus beautification for using taxpayer money on a few dozen gigs of videos. Well, now I know how to space the torrenting out a bit more. As I get closer to the dreaded building, the more the thought of ditching crosses my mind, but then the thought of Principal Spears pops up and violently pile drives it to a Prius. Weird thought, but enough to discourage me from ditching. So here I am now, walking to the side and where the gardens of the school was. I see others are here as well, probably offered attention too. Wait a second, isn't that Fang? Why is she talking to that green weirdo from before? Wait another sec, are they getting closer? No, I am. Why did I walk up to them? Seeing Fang only makes the guilt more intense. I cast my gaze aside instead. Most of the flower bulbs are still submerged for the winter, but a few are peeking out. I see you're admiring her work. The gardening club takes much pride in flowers. Wah, shit! For such a large girl, she's surprisingly stealthy. Good morning, Rosa. Ready for today? See, this is a beautiful day for gardening, isn't it? You want to be here? Rosa's the head of the gardening club. Judging by Fang's tone, she's been through this kind of detention multiple times already. Oh, does he wish to join our club? Is that why he's here? Stella, we have a new member. Oh, wonderful. My eyes are drawn to the green stego, who I immediately recognize from that encounter with the cards. Hey, you're that weird stego from the other day. Her smile falters ever so slightly. Did I get the wrong person? My name is Stella, and I'm not weird. Right, so what was with the pocket raptor cards? I was saying what my tarot guidebook told me. The work of an astrologer is to show people what fate has in store for them. And that's what I do. Astrologer? Really? But there will always be those who aren't able to accept what their fortune tells. Alright. Nice little persona job there. No, Sulky Stego is pulled into a hug by the happy Hispanic girl. There, Stella, you're still my friend, no matter how much of the black arts you believe. You want to talk about believing black arts, Rosa? You and your magic dino in the sky. Chipagana, you're lucky I don't. Get all your asses out front right now! Caveman's bellow reverberates through the entire school, even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't using the PA system. Not wanting to piss him off even more, I follow the orders to where Principal Spears has a few other students gathered in front of him. The only one I recognize is the guy Trish had in a headlock that one day. Didn't expect you, of all people, to get detention. It takes me a moment to realize Fang is talking to me. I use too much of the school's bandwidth. What, Spears catch you downloading porn in the library or something? No, just torrenting like TV shows that I can't get on cable. She raises her eyebrow like she doesn't believe me, but she doesn't follow it up. She must never find out about Saturnia. I'm glad you could make it, Anon. I think that's just about everyone. Not that you gave me much of a choice. You can thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant that it would be more constructive than homeroom detention. Again? God damn it, first my schedule and the lunch card, now this. Can't you just leave me alone already? Alright, I'm sure you're all familiar with Rosa. She'll be supervising today. If I hear a bad word from her about any of you, I think I can fill in the rest. Spears nods to Rosa, who reminds me of Naomi with how overly happy she looks. Thank you all so much for coming out to help with campus beautification today. If we all work hard and have a good time, we can get done before you know it. How can anyone be so enthusiastic about coming to school on the weekend? So, by the end of the day, we need to get some weeding done in the gardens, as well as replanting the older flowers, and some of the vines are ready to be trimmed back. Ugh. Make sure you all get a pair of gloves to return them before you leave. Fang raises her hand. Fingerless don't count. Fang lowers her hand. You should all pair off now to split the work evenly. Decide among yourselves. Even in detention, the partner curse haunts me. Everyone else almost immediately groups off, leaving just me and take a wild guess who else. I don't like how often this is happening. I can't say I'm a big fan either. Whatever, let's just take vine trimming and get this over with. Fang starts heading off to one of the ladders already set up near the wall. Wait, don't you need gloves? What? I'm not a wuss. You get some if you're so concerned about getting a few cuts. I just don't get this chick sometimes. I get a pair of gloves and some loppers and rejoin Fang at the ladder. Alrighty, cool. Give me the snippy thing. I don't like the idea of you with a weapon very much. She flashes an evil grin. Hold the ladder steady while I do this. I've been here a few times. This is the easiest job of the three. If you say so. I mean, you're a musician. Aren't you worried about cuts to your hands? Fang is quick to scale up the ladder, leaving me to hold it in place. I wish I could shitpost my phone right now to distract myself. My hands are occupied. Fang's disregard of me is made extremely clear as she carelessly lets out the remnants of dead vines right down to my head. Kind of glad I don't have hair because I can't imagine how bad it would be to have these sticky plant bits tangled in it. Oi, shift the ladder over. But you're still on it. I don't feel like getting down. Come on, you can't be that weak. Whatever. I shimmy the ladder to the side. Fang's weight making the process more difficult. Damn my scrawny arms. Alright, this is good. She goes back to clipping vines and dropping them on my head. It started building up on my shoulders and neck now. Now the spots the vines have touched have started to itch. Hey! She remains focused on the vines, dropping the largest clump directly on my face. Hey! Never mind. The following up clump is even bigger and lands right in my mouth. After I finish spitting the wad of dead vegetation from my mouth, I try one last time to get her attention. Bang! Through my blurred vision, I can make out Fang's tail slowly shifting side to side, and an evil idea comes to mind to get her attention. There's a less evil one too, something that just shock her. It seems less intrusive. As I reach out, she drops another clump into my eyes, blinding me. I blindly grasp her until my finger brush against something covered in scales. I give the appendage a sharp tug. There's a shrill cry above me. That got her attention. Stop dropping shit! Suddenly, stars explode in my sight-impaired eyes, and I fall backwards. There's a ringing in my ears, and I try to blink the vines and stars away. Never do that again. Do what? What the fuck did I do? You fucking pervert. What the fuck did I do? When I can finally see again, fingers and wings drawn together behind her, and the hands clasped on something also behind her. I think I fell in the flower bed behind us. It's actually sort of soft. You pulled my tail. I thought that was your ankle. Why the fuck would you think my tail was my ankle? Because I couldn't see because you kept dropping fucking vines in my eyes. So you pulled my fucking tail, you perverted fuck? You weren't listening to me when I was trying to tell you to stop. We're both out of breath and staring daggers at each other. My eyes are still bleary and starting to itch now because of the plants. Fang is still protectively holding her tail as if I would pull it again. Why is your face all red? I was trying to tell you, these vines fucking hurt. That makes no sense at all. Oh wait, yeah, humans. She tosses another discarded vine at my face. Cut that out! I can report you for allergy abuse. That's the weakest threat I've ever heard. Actually, in general, you seem a bit milquetoast around people. What gives? I start prying off some of the vines stuck to my clothes. It's like, why waste time on certain people, you know? It wouldn't be worth my time to do something crazy. Fang leans forward on the ladder, pretending to be hurt. Oh, I'm not worth your time. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant to mount to anything or do anything important. She drops the smug expression for a second. Anyway, you should get up. Rosa will kill you if she sees you crumpled in her stupid flowers. A yell echoes from somewhere across the school grounds. You what? Shit, hurry up. Hang on. I try leaning up. The bush has intertwined with my clothes. I'm stuck! You actually... Rosa scrambles over and starts pulling at her hair when she sees me stuck in the bush. But you why? Ah! Estúpido! Wait. Your position. She points a burning finger up at Fang. Did you push him? Fang's skin goes a shade paler. No, I fell on my own. Sorry. Sorry? What kind of Penteo managed to fall into my middle misread camellias that's hard on his own? I shrug apologetically. Do you have any idea how long it takes for this to bloom? Name. What is your name? Hanan. Hanan? Why are you still in there? Get up, Nino, get up. She grabs one of my hands. Whoa. You trying to rip my arm off? She grabs a bicep proudly. I say all the time, outside work is good for your health. I think I'll stick to stealing the occasional protein bar from Nacer's stock. Wait, Anon, why is your face so red? The, vines. I guess I have an allergy. Oh, no, you must stop working vines then. Oh, I just know she's holding a crucifix. She points back up to Fang. You, get down from there. You were both switching to weeds. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Go now, and no more tripping. We go exchange our equipment for weeding trowels. Once we get directed to a place in the dirt to start, Fang and I diligently continue in silence for a bit. Why did you lie earlier? Huh? About how I kicked you. Spur of the moment, I guess. It seemed like the easiest way out of getting in more trouble. Sure. What do you mean, sure? Sure was the easiest way to get out of trouble? Why'd you really do it? What do you mean? You know your reasons, real reasons, your rector ratio. Rector ratio, that's a fancy word. But I don't understand. You're a fucking moron. What was your motive? Why would you care? I had to think about that for a moment. Why did I do that? You said something before about how some people will never amount to anything. Oh, yeah, that was, what did you mean by that? Why the fuck are you so curious? I don't know, you probably think I'm some creep for saying this. Well, I already think you're a creep. Fair, but fuck you regardless. Her retort is a prominent flipping of the bird. I don't know, it's like the world is too full. There's only going to be more people as time goes on. Eventually we'll run out of food and resources, but culture will be too far gone to really fix anything. Fang stops digging for a minute and gives an attentive stare out of the corner of her eye. Midwits and morons have kids like crazy. Number of smart people in the world remains stagnant, one of those, or even goes down over time. Nobody is immune to propaganda, and useful people can be indoctrinated right into the crowds, you know? Told you it'd sound weird. No, actually, wow, that's actually exactly how I feel about things. She what? Fang is acting strangely enthusiastic all of a sudden. Right, like in all of history, if you really look to it, the smart people have never even once had to answer to the excess. Back in the day, innovation was propelled by smart people working with other smart people, trying all sorts of new things the masses would have hated. Like rock music, right? People hated that at first. When my band takes off, it'll get to rub it in everyone's faces. All those cock goblins. It's like everywhere you go, there's 100 dumb people for one person worth anything. What'd you call it before? Excess? Yeah, like Naomi. Right. Most people in the school, even. I can see it. Maybe Reed? I'm not sure. Rosa and Stella, definitely. What the? Nacer too, unfortunately. Oh well. All sheep. Casually brush everyone aside like that. What does she think of me then? If you think so little of Rosa and Stella and everyone, why hang out with them? I don't like being alone. You don't need to know anymore. As long as they aren't the sort of people that showed up that day at our concert. Those lazy, talented, inconsiderate, self-righteous, condescending excuses for peers. Thinking they could just make fun of our music. Yeah, those guys sucked. Their insults weren't even that creative. Fang's arm jerks back violently, pulling a bundle of weeds and topsoil out and onto my jacket. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Her eyes scrutinized me thoroughly, but why? Oh. Oh shit. My foot tastes a bit salad-like today. Damn gardening. Just gossip I heard from classmates afterwards. We both know that's a lie. I feel anxious as Fang continues watching me. I watch it happen as if slow motion as comprehension dawns on Fang. Her voice is low, accusatory. You were at the show? My heart stops. There it is. I couldn't have hoped to hide it forever. Fang stands over me, her wings wide and her shoulders shaking. How do I explain this? We're close enough friends now, right? I could probably even joke about it a bit. I mean, she's not going to understand it. I don't think we really dug ourselves into a hole in this one. Right time to talk about it probably would have been forever ago, but, you know, may as well talk to her honestly about it now. I guess honesty is the best policy. Well, Nacer did invite me to your concert, and I did end up going. Fang's expression hardens and she crosses her arms. He told me there'd be free food, so I figured why not. It's not like I knew it was going to end up the way it did. So why'd you tell us you didn't go? Because I kept seeing your psycho friend hunting down everyone else who went. Why would I make myself a target? Trish was only looking for the dicks who... Did you laugh at us too? She jabs an accusatory finger at me. Fang, did you laugh? I open my mouth to answer, but the words aren't coming to me. Fang seems to pick up on my inability to answer. I fucking knew it. Look, Fang, I'm sorry, alright? I didn't know. I can't believe you right now. Fang begins to storm off, and I try to chase after her. Fang, wait. My self-defeating clumsiness seems to have a different plan, and my foot catches on the pile of discarded gardening tools. The world spins, and I land on my ass where we're weeding. At least something broke my fall. Wait, isn't this the flower bed? Suddenly an orange terror descends upon me like I set off some sort of alarm. Sorry? I I jump up to my feet and quickly inspect the damage. The entire section of flowerbed where I had landed was imprinted with my outline like a snow angel. Just my luck. Rosa, I didn't mean... It doesn't matter what you meant. Once is forgivable, but twice. Twice! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm saved by a green stegosaurus grabbing the mighty arm of judgment out of the air in this swing. Rosa, remember what we talked about? Steam erupts from Rosa's nostrils like a bull. Don't use physical first to make people hurt, alright? Thank you. That's what manual labor is for, right? Yes, of course. You will help extra 2 hours after everyone else. 2. Flowers? For flowers. Are you sure you wouldn't rather just beat me? I could do both. Where did Fang go? I did something I shouldn't have. She ran off. You ruined the flowers of friendship like you do of my labor. You should go fight Fang and apologize, and bring her back. If you don't share someone's pain, you can never understand them. That's interesting. This bitch was quote Naruto of all things. Oh, fuck my life. If I weren't being directed to leave, I would have bailed anyway. I can't believe a quote from fucking Naruto like just took me back. I hate this. I hate my life. I saw her going back towards the parking lot. I'll be right back. Fuck's sakes. You better. There aren't many cars in the parking lot, so Fang shouldn't be too hard to find. That pair of wings rustling in between 2 parked cars is probably a hint, but I'm not sure. I silently approach, hiding behind the other cars in the lot. She's huddled around the passenger door of a garishly yellow minivan. Wait, is she? Shit, I gotta stop her. Fang, what are you doing? Fuck off, you fuckknuckle. Fang, don't break into a teacher's car. We'll get... Shut the fuck up, you cunt smuggler. I'm focusing on this. I'm over it. Why are you doing this? It'll be fun. Why, you want to join in on a joyride? She looks at me like it's a genuine question. No, I don't. Fang, what are you doing? Stop kicking the car. Damn it, Fang. I don't know what's more to say. Except I'm sorry. I messed up and that was a dick move. But if you keep this up, we'll both be going... What do you care? We're already in detention. What's a few more days? To jail, Fang. Go. Away. You want to get our parents involved? Fang stops kicking the glass, drained of energy and out of breath. Thankfully, the glass isn't even scratched. You're right for being angry with me. You're talented and skilled, and I got nothing to show for myself, and what I did was wrong. But you're better than this. Come on. Fang won't look my direction. At least she hasn't started kicking the car again. Might be a good idea to give her some space. All of a sudden, I feel like I shouldn't be here. Hey! What are you guys doing to my car? We freeze. Get the fuck out of Dodge! Fang immediately bolts towards the front of the school. I followed after, my legs pumping furiously in an attempt to both catch up to Fang and avoid the teacher screeching at us from behind. I see Fang veering to the school, doors closing shortly after. By the jacket on my back, I'm able to slip in just before the door shuts completely. Fang is panting in the stairwell near the door, and I'm sure I'm redder than I was earlier with the vines. Why did you follow me? Why? Because... I'm sorry. Her sneer returns and she makes the turn away. I fucked up. Yes, I was at that concert, and yes, I laughed. I never expected I'd actually become your friend. Her wings block my view of her, but she hasn't left yet, so maybe I can fix this after all. I just wanted to coast through school. I was happy being a loner. I've always been one, after all. Without a word, Fang climbs the stairs. Fuck. I consider following. Her silence was evidence enough she wants nothing to do with me. And standing here by myself, I have time to think of my own admission. If Fang leaves me alone, I'll get exactly what I want, right? She could probably talk Trish and Reed into leaving me alone too. I'll get the easy life I wanted. So why the fuck do I feel absolutely empty right now? I sigh and slump over on the stairs. Can today get any worse? Karma would suggest yes. Oh. You know, I always thought that tempting fate was just a dumb cliche. It still is, but maybe Stella has a good point about astrology. Rosa, I found an errant runaway. I hear the shrill screech of a Latina banshee approach. Where did you go? You were supposed to get Fang and return. Return! Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. You will be sorry. There's 2 hours left for the rest of the students, but that makes 4 for you. Do not worry, Anon. We stay as well. Great. The next few hours were grueling hell, carrying bags of the most rancid-smelling fertilizer back and forth, clearing entire sections of flower beds of weeds using only trowel, trilling the same flower beds by hand. I don't think the phrase back-breaking labor was supposed to be literal. As is expected of hombres. I could already tell that by the end of the day I would have crippling arthritis. Fang returns eventually, but still won't talk to me and just sticks nearby, cutting vines. Only an hour has passed, but I'm about ready to sleep for days. Anon, we will not be replanting the flowers you destroyed. Destroyed is a harsh word, but I don't know anything about plant. You speak nonsense. Come here now, I'll teach you. She motions me to get on her knees next to her and hands me a clump of dirt with a juvenile daisy on it. I will dig the hole, you will place it in. Very simple. I somehow almost dropped the flower. Yeah. I don't even want to think what would happen if I mess up a third time. Rosa points up at Fang, who is still aggressively trimming back the vines. Fang, do you want to plant some too? I'll pass. With a practiced hand, Rosa clears out a cylindrical hole deep enough for the clump to go in. Okay, it's ready. My arms are practically rubber from the day's work and are faltering to the point where pieces of dirt are being shaken off. A little bit from the hole, I have to catch the whole thing when it slips from my grip. Rosa puts her hand around mine to steady it then before I drop it for real. Very easy, like this. The bulb is placed in the hole and we let go. Rosa quickly fills up the patch of dirt with a trowel, leaving only the stem and flower visible. You did it. Doesn't seem like I did much at all. Hush now. We still have dozens left to plant. A keening whine rumbles from my mouth. Can I just take the beating instead, please? I'll do that if you really want. Do you want to borrow my slipper? I prefer the shovel. Aim right here and do not resuscitate me after. Fang's chuckle helps to lighten my mood immensely. Maybe. I continue replanting flowers under Rosa's carefully yet Orwellian supervision. At noon, the bellowing of our principal calls us back up to the front of the school. Thank you all for showing up today. I hope that through your hard work, all of you learned a valuable lesson. I catch Fang rolling her eyes from the corner of my vision. Please do stay safe on your way home and try to keep out of trouble in the future. Dismissed. Not you, Anon. You stay. Right, and before everyone goes, Stella approaches holding a potted pot and paper plates. I made lunch for everyone. The small crowd gets a bit more energetic. Home-cooked mole poblano, enough for seconds and thirds. I graciously accept a plate and stack it high with salty sweet goodness. The hot food is absolutely heavenly, reinvigorating me as I bite into the Mexican meal. So filling. Yeah, wish I could cook like that. Wait, I look around and see the only ones left are Rosa, Stella, Fang, and I. Even Spears have gone home. Fang, Alright, Anon, back to work. You still owe me 2 hours of heavy lifting. No, don't be mad. You're sad. You are a natural, Green Thumb. When you are not laying on my flowers, that is. I don't really get compliments. It's just circumstance. It's not like I'm any less lazy or unskilled. Hold on, I'm not done yet. We can wait a bit while you two finish. You need all your energy after all. These guys aren't half bad. I thought they were slave drivers, but then again, I did ruin their hard work. Stella, I've been meaning to ask, why are you like this? Like what? You know, the whole thing with astrology and quoting video games. Oh, I don't know, I guess it's just the stuff I like. Right. Why do you ask? Ooh, are you interested in it too? Maybe some other time, Stella. The rest of lunch passes by without incident, and I'm left savoring Rosa's delicious cooking. Like they say, the first rule of Mexican food, the more it looks like raw sewage, the better it tastes. I'm not sure that's a rule, but the next 2 hours of work fly by relatively quickly without Rosa and Stella breathing down my neck. Replant the rest of the flowers I had crushed, all done by me. Collect all the discarded vines and clippings and compost bins, all done by me. Carry all the tools back to the maintenance shed. Take a guess who did it. Fang still stuck around for some reason, even though I don't think she had any other work to do. But now my prison sentence is finally over and I'm free to go. My feet hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurts. Anon, you did such a good job today. You should sign up for the gardening club. Yeah, you can come and help out with all our meetings. I just want to go home. I'll think about it. I walk away before either of them can push joining their club further. I'm too tired to argue. Fang seems to have disappeared. I guess she didn't want to stick around longer than she had to after all. As I pass by some of the gardens, I take a moment to admire my handiwork. As much as I didn't want to be here, I have to admit they look a lot cleaner than before. See? That's what doing some actual hard work for once can do. Fang's sudden appearance from behind me makes me flinch. I guess I should have stuck around after all. A wimp like you could use it too. So now Fang is suddenly talking to me again? Yeah, sure. Now all the important and beautiful plants can thrive without any of the useless weeds choking them up and holding them back. Oh right, I almost forgot. Fang thinks people like me are barely worth the oxygen. Not that I really blame her after earlier. Yeah, well, don't let the weeds like me get in your way. I sigh and turn away from Fang, beginning my very achy walk home. Time to go to sleep for 20 hours. No, wait. I stop in my tracks. Now what do you want? Look, I said I was sorry, okay? I laughed at you guys and I ruined your concert. I don't care if you never want to talk to me again. I just don't know what else you want me to say. And on it. It's not the concert I'm upset about. What? It's not? I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm mad because you kept it from me, okay? It's just, I haven't made many friends in, well, a while. I don't want to lose an actual friend over stupid bullshit like that. I just thought you would have trusted me enough to tell me the truth. Is this why you stuck around earlier? She hesitates before nodding like she needed to convince herself. Not like it matters, but I'm sorry too. For what? Kicking me in the face? I might have overreacted earlier, but you did deserve that. I'm sorry for calling you one of the weeds. You're not a weed, you're, I don't know, a mushroom or some shit. A mushroom, not like a cool tree or a cactus or something. Hell no, you're not that cool. Mushrooms take all the bad shit and turn it into nutrients for all the good plants, you know? Plus you kinda look like one too. Fucking rude. That's like the nicest thing I think I've ever heard you say. Now you're pushing it. I'll let out a sigh of relief. Can't say that's how I expected this conversation to go. I guess we're both assholes then. Yeah. Friends? Friends. So, why do you know so much about mushrooms exactly? Read? Fang gives me a sideways glance and smiles a bit. Spend enough time with Stella and Rosa and you pick up a few gardening facts. Yeah, well, first impressions aside, they're pretty alright, I guess. Stella's a bit weird, Rosa's a walking stereotype. A dork like you calling Stella weird? A dork like me has every right to call out Stella. Sure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you now. Yeah, I'll see ya. Fang strolls away, humming some tune I've never heard. Left alone now with just my thoughts, I find myself feeling a great weight lift from me. Friends, huh? I can't recall the last time I had a legitimate friend. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. I just don't know anymore. I set off from my apartment, body sore but spirit soaring. 1 month now. 5 to go and I found myself in a predicament. I'm enjoying my time with Fang. Most of the time just talking about stupid shit, like our mutual love for wire food and comedy movies. We are both ventriloquists. We are both ventriloquists, and we practice every day. He carries a basket, he carries a paper roll, and we don't have cysts, but there is one thing that's for sure, my friends. We are ventriloquists. Almost every day now, I'm either at her desk helping her in science or working on a lab with her, or she sat next to me decrypting the mystical arts of not sucking at music. I'm talking more with her than anyone I've ever talked with. Not to mention lunch and after school. It's less hiding from the tangerine tyrant and Acer these days and more time spending time with Fang and Reed. Even if he's constantly checked out. It smells of burnt skunk. The fuck is he on anyway? It's Carfe, bro. What? Carfentanil. Whatever. Fang and the gang are pretty alright. Trish, though. Every day she gives me the same look of distrust and a put upon sigh as if I'm some kind of chore to deal with. Well, whatever, it's just not like she matters in the long run, but I find myself having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this real or not? I tumble backwards, off of the stage. Whoa. Ow. Bro, that sucks. It's lunchtime now, and I guess I dozed off. Too many late night study sessions. You, need help? Just fix the projector, Reed. Okay, almost done. I hobbled to my feet, feeling out the bruise blossoming on my shoulder. Ugh, stupid fucking stage. I consider jumping back up, but I find the stairs up more appealing. Going up the stage, Trish suddenly grabs my shoulders, pinning it to the wall. She leans in close, looking me dead in the eyes. Can I help you? Don't play dumb. Something's up with Fang today. She gestures up to where Fang is sitting. I like this off-copy version of Back in Black playing in the background, although it's very distracting. Fang's picking at her lunch with her fork, not eating a bite. Now that I think about it, she has been a bit distant today. They've been like this since band practice yesterday. Wait, what? Did you do something to them? Do something? What does she mean? She doesn't think that Fang and I... Oh, what? No, I don't think at least. Why are you so concerned? Everyone has a bad day every now and then, right? Fang and I have been friends for 10 years now. Not once have I seen them this upset. You're the only new thing around here. It can't be anyone else. So, what did you do? I swear I haven't done anything with Fang. Look, we've got music next. I'll ask Fang what's up then. Trish glowers. We both glance at Fang as he's still sitting there with her untouched food. You'll talk to Fang. You'll probably make it worse. I should be the one to talk with him. So why haven't you? Trish's mouth shuts with a click. I stare her down. Her eyes harden and she finally speaks. Fine, but you better not fuck up. She lets go of my shoulder, stuffing her hands in her jacket pockets with a huff. I finally return to where I was sitting on the stage and continue finishing my lunch. Right when I plant myself on the ground, Reed speaks up. And done. Done? With the projector? That's right, man. Now we can watch movies, shows, pornos, all that. We're not watching porn in school. Not with that attitude. Trish throws an orange slice at me. So what do you guys want to watch? I can't think of anything that would be appropriate around normal high schoolers. Trish raises her hand and jumps in place. How about the Count of Monte Cristo? Oh, I know that one. The actors in that one are pretty great. Oh yeah, I love the VA work. Trish and Reed stop and stare at me. Crap, was this something I said? What? I think Anand needs to chill the fuck out in terms of like his discussing his like interest in anime and shit. A lot of people aren't into that stuff now, man. I looked to Fang and oh, when did she leave? Oh, Fang left already. I'll go catch up with her. Bye. I make record time out of the auditorium, leaving a still confused Trish and Reed. Fang is in a music class when I get there. I tap out a quick message to her on my phone. I take a spot next to her seat and wait. Maybe she just needs to use the bathroom. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm starting to get worried. Something's up with Fang today. I looked at my phone and the message I sent her way just before class started. Hey, do you want to talk? Still unseen. You better not fuck up. God damn it. Mr. Jingo, I need to use the bathroom. One guitar-shaped bathroom pass later, I'm scrambling through the halls. If I were a non-binary teenage pterodon having a crisis, where would I hide? Somewhere only Fang would go. The family bathrooms. There are only 2 in the building. I sprint to the first bathroom closer to the back of the school and nestles away in the special needs area. My knuckles rap against the door, locked and preoccupied. Fang? You're missing class and I seriously need help with the sheet music. The one you seek is elsewhere. Who the fuck? Wait. You're that weird stego chick, Stella? That's very rude, and I'm not weird. Whatever, do you know where Fang is? Not here. Can you please leave? I have nervous bladder. I turn away from the door and sprint to the front of the school where the other bathroom is. It's while I'm moving briskly through the empty corridors in the school with an untuned guitar in hand that I find divine providence. Or rather, the feathers blowing by the window provide me with the clue I need. I look out the window, and while I can't look up to see for sure, the shadow she's casting on the ground below is enough verification required. My feet climb the steps easily, but my mind is still at ease. What the hell is wrong with me right now? Why do I feel so anxious? What did you do? What if I did do something? Fang and I have been friends for 10 years now. I've known her for barely a month, so why is it my problem to fix? Not once have I seen her this upset. I can't stop the gnawing feeling in my chest. I'm at the door to the roof now. It's shut, but by the handle I notice a piece of cardboard tucked between the door and frame, leaving the latch open. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. Damn it all. Fang's problems first, then I can figure out my chest. I open the door and I'm immediately blinded by the sun. I shade my eyes. The door clicks shut behind me. Oh, shit. Who's, Anon? What's with the guitar? Fang is sitting atop the stair enclosure looking down at me. Mr. Jingo's hall pass. I, kinda need help with sheet music again. Wow, you really suck at music. Yeah, I really do. I find the ladder easy enough and I climb on top of the tiny hut. Around Fang are scattered feathers. You alright? The feather... preening. What? Fang sighs. She holds one of her wings and gently brushes her fingers through the feathers. I'm preening my wing. She winces. A feather drifts to the floor. That looks painful. A little. I sit down next to her and look down at Volcadera below. It's a beautiful view. It's a distraction. You ever... There's a time to speak and a time to listen. You ever feel like you just don't matter? Fang stares at the vision of Volcadera, but her eyes remain distant. I feel like no matter what I do, I'll never be able to make something. I try and try, but nobody likes the way that I express myself. She growls. Not once after all the work I've put into worm drama has anyone ever told me it was good. Her eyes weten. Her voice roughens. Her shoulders quake. Nobody's ever said, "Good job, Fang. Can I get a copy of that last song on CD?" I've been playing music since I was basically in diapers, and all I have to show for it is a shit reputation. Her hand curls into a fist. Her nails bite into her palm, and I can clearly see the minute trickle of blood. How much harder do I have to try to get people to notice me? Her fist crashes down on the floor. Even my own parents. When Dad looks at me, it's like he just sees a lost cause. Oh, Fang is the scene teen. Better focus on the one that isn't broken so we don't screw up again. She punctuates her shouts with her fist, striking the roof beneath her. Her fist lands softly one time, uncurling to reveal the bleeding grooves her sharp nails have left. Watching her break apart, it's causing the dull pain in my chest to intensify. Why can't I be popular like him? Fang deflates completely, all her anger gone, replaced with melancholy. Nacer doesn't have to try at all. Even crippled, he just breezes through life. Why does he get straight A's? Why does he get my parents' attention? Why do I have to be the burden on everyone? She grabs her knees and buries her face in her lap. Well, as he said, there's a time to speak and a time to listen. I think now is the time to speak. Here's a good place to butt in. You aren't a burden to me. Fang removes her head from her knees and looks at me with pleading eyes. What? I'm your friend too, right? I don't think you're a burden. Fang sniffles a bit. Here's what I think. I put my arm on Fang's shoulder. You're in a pretty bad spot right now. Self-improvement is hard, but there's nothing to be gained without sacrifice, right? Fang gives a slight nod. You need to step out from your comfort zone more often, even if you think there's no time. There's no harm in diversifying, right? Fang looks away from the coastline and to me. I don't know, maybe you're right. You could also try harder to get along with Nacer. I guarantee there's not much in the way between you two. You'll be there to support me, right? Sure. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do all that. I believe you can be. Being weak is nothing to be ashamed of anyway. Staying weak is. You don't have to do it alone. Fang embraces me tight. Thank you. We sit in silence for a few minutes. Eventually she lets go. Fang's breathing is evening out, and she looks far more composed now. Hey, can I see that? Fang points at my oversized hall pass. Yeah, sure. She takes it from my hands, our fingers brushing for a second. She blushes while she handles the acoustic bathroom pass. Oh, so it's like an actual guitar. That's cute. I think I finally got the tune, huh? Tune? She finishes tuning the guitar and tests it. With a nod to herself, Fang begins strumming. The rhythm is slow and the tone is soft, enough so that her humming blends perfectly with it. I lean back, bobbing my head along to the impromptu music. The streaks from her tears that had once marred her pretty face only help to highlight her soft smile now. I hum along too, which causes Fang to giggle. The rhythm is slowing to a crawl, the song about to end. With the meteor coming soon, everyone's going to die. So I'll say to everyone, goodbye, Volcano High. The lyrics surprise me, but I shrug it off. You ready to go? Fang nods and wipes her tears one last time with her forearm. I stand and pop my back, looking out over the fence at the ground below. From here I can see the afternoon sun starting to encroach on the skyline of the small coastal town. Turning to Fang, I crouch a bit and extend my hand to her. She moves her bloody hand to take it, but hesitates. She softly grasps my hand. She winces in pain. You know, it's strange. I expected the alarms to go off again, but this feels different somehow. More natural. I'm careful to hoist her to her feet, mindful of her injured palm. But her beak accidentally bumps into my chest on her way up. Ah, there they are. Fang's eyes contract, and she instinctively hops backwards, covering her muzzle with her hands and turning her head away in her frustration. I clench my lower jaw and look at my palm, slick with sweat and her blood. The silence continues for an immeasurable amount of time. So that's how dinos kiss. Fuck, 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 fuck. Not really. I look for something, anything, to end this awkwardness, like the guitar hall pass. Wait, I check my phone, seeing that Mr. Jingo's class will be ending in 10 minutes. Fuck, the assignment. Fang finally looks my way again, though her face is still flush. What? Mr. Jingo's assignment. There's no way in hell I'll be able to do it at home. Fang's hands try to cover her beak, failing horribly to contain her giggles. God, you really suck at music. I glare at her. Why don't you just drop it? It's an elective anyway. Because I need to maintain my GPA for college. Because I kind of like it. I blush and look down to the entrance of the roof below us. Maybe I'll help you. Fang hops down, her wings easing her landing. I owe you for the fucking therapy session anyway. Oh, thank fuck. I climb down the ladder. Those wings must be really convenient. Who the fuck is up here? The door flies open off its hinges through the suicide fence and over the side of the building, crashing loudly on the concrete below. I know someone is ditching up here. My hunting instincts can tell. Oh, double fuck. You! Principal Spears looks at us, fingers pointed at me as if to fire a special beam cannon through my chest. In all my goddamn years on top of the roof, explain now. Bullshit mode activate. I got lost looking for the bathroom? Spears incinerates me on the spot. Estrus season? For a brief instant, I picture Fang in a bikini. Hot. Fang gets a similar stare and withers down. I'm not stupid. Tarot estrus season isn't for another few months. Empty your pockets now. I reduce myself to Hoover flags. All I have on me was my phone and a ratty wallet held together with hot glue and duct tape. Fang does the same, dropping her own phone, a spare guitar pick, and an unopened pack of cigarettes. Spears looks at Fang dead in the eyes, rips the package open, and stuffs every cigarette in his mouth at once. To our mortified stares, he chews them until they are a brown glob and spits it out over the fence, landing on a rather oriental-looking car. Anon, go to class now. Fang to the nurses. I look to Fang one last time. She looks a mess.
Self-voicing disabled. Self-voicing disabled.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I fucked up something. Her wings are ragged, feathers misaligned, and a clear patch of them missing on one. Stains on her leg from her makeup, tears, and blood. Drying blood on her hands, arms, and beak. Eyes puffy and red from crying. But her smile was... I wave her goodbye and wordlessly return to class. That seems like a pretty good place to stop, I think. Been Been at it for about an hour and a half. Feels pretty good. Maybe I'll come back to this later tonight. Maybe not.